Yo, what up? Good morning, GMG. Yeah. Monday. Oh, wait, Monday, Monad, Mando. Wow. I wonder if they did on purpose. TGE, Monday, Monad. Yo. Anyways, November 24th, 2025. Look at that. Another beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I got my co-host in the house. Tyler, Mando, you guys look cold with your hoodies on. Good morning. How you guys doing today?
I'm good. Sorry, I'm moving house today.
You doing what?
Oh, we lost him.
Did you see he's moving?
Yeah, I'm moving house today.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit, today? No way. Damn. That sounds fun.
So you're not going to be in front of the screens grinding the Monad 1 second chart all day.
Damn.
It sounds.
Yeah, did you, how much did we all make? Did we make good money on this?
5K.
Not bad. Not bad for just existing.
Dude, I'm one of those guys that I'll take anything. You give me a $500 airdrop, I take it. Like, I don't give a shit. Like $5,000, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, of course. I'm super happy. I'm just saying it's not a.
I mean, I had 179,000 Mon. I think Tyler, you had similar than me, right? Maybe a little.
Yeah, so it's like right around 5K.
And man, you know how many you had? How much Mon had?
No.
In the boxes. So we all made.
I'll check now.
We probably all made between like the first tier, like we all got like 160 to 180,000 tokens. It's like that's about like $5,000, which is nice actually.
Yeah.
You know, a month before Christmas, I take $5,000. You know what I mean?
Christmas.
The house paid for a lot. Anyway, so there's that. Tyler, you missed quite a show on Friday. We missed you.
I missed the show of the year, the 5 horsemen of the crypto apocalypse. I saw the clips. I was devastated. I was like, what is happening? How am I missing this show?
Dude, it was not supposed to happen. It's like an hour and a half before the show. I'm like, yo, Ovi, you're in? He's like, yeah, I'm down. And I'm like, yo, Wiz, you in? He's like, I'm down. And then Loxley just finds the show link in the chat, just decides to hop on. And Mando wasn't supposed to get on, but just decides to get on. And we had a blast. That was either the generational bottom or the beginning of like a 1 year long bear market to be determined.
One of those two. Wiz, his outfit was absurd. Just totally ridiculous human being he is. And then glasses actually made that photo for me. Like the red shades or
it was needed for the day.
That was good. Hey, guess what? That was a local bottom though. That show, it was 81K going into the show, 82K. The boys were bidding it, and we're actually, wow, look at that. Fake out in the morning. We're dumping a burger open, and we're back to nearly 87K. So anyway, so let's talk about that. We'll talk about the markets this morning. Interesting market, very good rebound on crypto. Let's see if it sustains, but you absolutely love to see it. Some relief, very needed relief after weeks of nonstop pain. News, a lot going on. We were talking quickly about Monad. I mean, Monad airdrop just happened, and obviously a lot of stuff happened over the weekend. So tons to cover, I am sure. YEET giveaway, let's give some money away. The FOMO hour stimmy checks do not stop. That is for sure. And then last but not least, this show is powered by EigenCloud. EigenCloud, built on EigenLayer security, extends crypto-grade verifiability to any application, from AI agents to prediction markets to on-chain games. Build anything, verify everything, but also Wallet Connect. Wallet Connect powers billions in monthly volume across wallets, apps, users, and institutions. That blue logo, it's everywhere. An icon of trust in crypto. It's recognizable as Visa at checkout. Want to learn more? Follow Wallet Connect on X and Telegram to stay ahead of what is next.
Who is the man, macro daddy of the land? Can you dig it?
I don't even know where Bitcoin was when I was on the show. I was just coming off our offsite, so I didn't really know. But I guess we're around the same level, maybe?
No, on Friday? No, Friday we dropped to 81, 82K before the show.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
so
when you on, maybe it was like relief to like 83-ish, but no, it was definitely lower than this. Yeah.
Okay. So we're up a few percentage points. Looks like 86 versus maybe 83-ish. It's a slightly better day for stocks as well. You've seen a bounce in tech stocks. They were actually strong on Friday, but they well, at least they were up on Friday despite us being lower again. So the fact that macro is falling out of bed hasn't quite happened yet, which means it's really just been a crypto only sort of sell-off still. Interestingly, Bitcoin dominance continues to kind of be pretty kind of unchanged in this whole move. Bitcoin was one of the weakest coins this morning. And it's very difficult to put together why that really might be in this sort of market because, but I think the main things potentially are worries about MicroStrategy. Some of maybe the worries about just the unwind of the TradFi trade, which I think has really been affected Bitcoin maybe the most. And then more like pie in the sky reasons, which is like everyone's shifting to privacy or China has a bunch of Bitcoin that they're trying to attack the US with, all this sort of stuff. But Bitcoin is definitely, normally when you see a sell-off like this, Bitcoin dominance goes to like 65%. And it really hasn't, which has been one of the, I think, the more surprising things about this. ETH slowed down. It's not ideal. As long as that's strong, I think it's hung under 130. So I don't really know. I find it difficult to work out what's going on in this market because Bitcoin I expect to be very strong. It's been very stocks are remaining relatively strong.
What, Wendell, 1 second.
We continue. I mean, yeah.
I think we're losing you a little bit.
Yeah, it's a bit robotic.
It's okay if I know you're moving, but we're losing you a bit like metaverse style.
Maybe I don't know how to make it any better.
I think because you mentioned ETH and there was a software bug, didn't want you to talk about the software, the ETH software bug. But I think we were losing a bit.
Let me come back. I'll see if I can improve my connection.
Don't worry about it. Okay, cool. So what Matt was saying, I guess he was saying that there's somewhat of a bounce across the coins, right, Tyler? I didn't really catch the rest of it, but ETH had quite a good candle this morning.
Yeah, I mean, the weekend was a nice little relief bounce, right?
Yeah,
we're kind of flat, so we'll see how the morning progresses. I guess one sign of optimism I had, and I didn't realize until yesterday, is at least the ETFs were green on Friday.
Oh, were they?
All inflows. It was like 240 million, so a decent amount. I think we want to see that continue because if the ETFs keep going big outflows, yeah, that's not the best sign, but at least a nice sign to see some folks are trying to buy the dip, and that was it was quite a jarring dip, right? And I wasn't on the show, so you guys all talked.
It was aggressive.
Sure. I mean, in the moment, I mean, I woke up at 3:45 on Friday actually, and I made the mistake of checking my phone, and I saw 81.8. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, we printed 80.5. Well, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I didn't see the lowest of the lows, but I saw. I wasn't able to go back to sleep because my head was spinning. And I mean, alts got like slaughtered, right? Like at least briefly on Friday.
Yeah.
It seems a lot of things have had like, I wouldn't say like huge rebounds, but they are up off their local bottoms for the most part, right? Like and we can go through the list. I mean, Zeke was in the 4s, right? It's back to 560. We can talk about Hype more in a second. So Hype has actually been selling off fairly, one of the bigger sell-offs.
Yeah.
And it has not really rebounded. But I think it's got its own drivers for why that's happening. I was actually curious if Mando was plugged in. I think he did on Friday he was talking about Hype.
He was talking about bidding it around $25 on his other show.
I think that the unlocks are finally starting to come through today. I want to say they are, and I don't know if the team has done any selling. I haven't had a chance to dig into this. This could just be folks front running potential selling, and who knows? Maybe it'll flip and turn into a bullish unlock. And of course, it was not the best market broadly, but it was $40. It was kind of hovering around 38.40 for most of November, even amidst Bitcoin sell-off. But then it lost 30% since Friday.
That was an aggressive dip. I was contemplated buying some, but still not. The thing is, you don't want to buy into a unlock, right?
It's tricky, right? I think a lot of folks, they're already starting to think about what to buy, and I guess you can say that's a good thing or a bad thing. I guess the way it's a bad thing is if you think we are actually entering a multi-year bear market, and this is like the complacency stage, and we're actually going to go much lower. I'm not subscribed to that camp, but I at least I do see that outcome. But on the bull side, if you do think this is, if we are near a local bottom, perhaps not entering a full year bear, and we're going to get a rebound, folks are starting to see like, okay, what should I bid and where should I bid it? And I think hype is at the top of that list for a lot of folks.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be heavily watched.
It is for me. I'm like, I've missed a lot of the hype moves, and I really like the product. I'm using it all the time.
So this is cap 60 on September 19th.
Whoa.
So we're at a 50% pullback.
Yeah. When's the exact unlock? Do you know?
I don't. We'll have to try to dig into that.
Yeah, maybe someone's probably got a thread on that somewhere online. Let's see.
Yeah. So Mando's number is 25. I'm looking at it now, just like some very rudimentary TA. I mean, I feel like if you want to buy it, this is not a terrible spot to start.
It's probably not a bad DC.
I mean, yeah, you want to figure out these unlocks for sure. But I'm like 27, 25 is not a whole lot further.
The buybacks, like, look at this nonsense stat, right? The buybacks are still absorbing $5 million a day, right? So how much of that unlock is going to be absorbed? Like, I doubt that Jeff and co that have executed perfectly so far just going to say, yo, let's like yeet our fucking unlocks day zero, right?
Yeah. I mean, I imagine they would sell. I think it's perfectly.
Yeah, I hope they sell some.
Right? They've built.
They deserve to make money.
And I think folks are long term bullish on it too. You know, like I've shared the hype bear case, like that's perhaps not super high moat. Like they do have challengers. Aster's a challenger, Lighter's a challenger, but I still feel like they are number one. For
it looks like it's the 29th. This person said only 10 days left on the 19th. Oh, November 29th. There you go. Hyperliquid's first cliff unlock is scheduled for November 29th. $308 million worth of hype. 2.66% of the circulating supply from core contributors. Okay, so it is a big unlock.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like insane to me, but what type of market cap? So what percent of the market cap is that? So it's
2.66. 2.6.
MC right now, so that's 3% of the market cap. It's not. Yeah, I don't know. It's not crazy.
You know what? I think if you really, really are on a rush, you could DC a bid in the 29-30. But if you're not in a rush, like I'm not, I'm gonna be waiting until the 28th. Let's say. You know what I mean? Like I'll it's still like 5 days, right?
Yeah, there's other factors at play too, right? Like so, like if Bitcoin loses 80, like nothing's gonna be a buy. Right. So like I think you want to see crypto macro like settle a little bit, I think, before you start, shoving all your chips in.
Yeah.
I say as someone who's not stable at all, it is still clinging to positions. So take
it's every month starting November 29th, the unlock.
Okay, 300 million sell pressure a month is a lot. If that's the case.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Looking like it's gonna be now a monthly unlock. Got it. It was 500 million at the time of this post, which was in September.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely, we should look into that a little more, I think.
Yeah, that changes the buy case a bit, I think. So
yeah.
We'll want to see that. I mean, back to Bitcoin, Mando kind of said that like the strategy FUD. So I saw a bit on that. I think that was Friday. It was playing out with there's this index MSCI, and there's concern that strategy is going to get delisted from that. And like in theory, when you're on these indexes and you get taken off, funds who have been buying your stock because it's part of the index will sell as they rebalance. So it's a potential sell event, and that is the standard case. And I think folks would want to prepare for that. But the flip side, I've followed stocks closely when they've gotten added to the S&P, for instance, and that's a big day for a lot of stocks. But it doesn't necessarily mean that your stock's going to rip 20% or 50%. Like I've seen stocks that have chopped. So like just because you get added to an index doesn't mean necessarily that you are going to just rip. And I guess the converse side of that is it doesn't mean you're going to just plummet either. Right? There still has to be merit towards wanting to buy to long or short your stock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just what indexes it's in. So I don't know that that's like this like a mega bear case. Like, yeah, maybe it is for like 5-10%. But I mean, let's look at MicroStrategy. It's at 170. It was 455.
Yeah.
In mid-July. So it's already down 65%.
Yeah, it's down a lot.
So I guess where I'm going is that really going to drive it down another 20%? I don't know, but I'm not super. I don't know. Super concerned about that necessarily.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to be more concerned about just like that trade. Like, do you think everyone think that more broadly because of kind of the state of things? I saw Tom Lee's BitMiner offered a 1 cent per share dividend. Thanks, Tom. That 1 cent's going to bail us out for the 50% underwater bags. These eat that stocks are right now. Well, one thing that happened on Friday was good, maybe, which did I think actually cause the initial rebound, was the interest rates flip. So we were talking about the December rate cut. We've been talking about it quite a bit on the show.
You called that pretty well on Thursday, huh?
I did.
Whoa. Did you hold? Are you still holding this prediction?
I am. I haven't.
Nice.
I haven't clipped out yet.
Nice.
We talked about it on this show. I also brought it up on Against the Odds, and we did 5-10 minutes on it.
Nice.
And I did buy around 31%, and it's like 70 now.
Yeah, you're at 75, dude.
As a trade, I don't hate clipping out here. So I think 75% is a good, is a very fair percentage. And I'm not by any means fully convinced we're going to see a cut, but I thought 30 was too low. And I think I even said it was closer to a coin flip. So we've gone well past the coin flip.
Oh yeah.
Here. I think there's more. It is a big week ahead of jobs data. So we'll see how this might change across this week. I'm sending you a list, but there's like PPI tomorrow, retail sales data tomorrow. There's a confidence pending homes. Q3 GDP is coming Wednesday.
Wait, which data are we talking about? Like old data or like, cause like
it's old, yeah. But with the government now back open, we're going to start seeing an accelerated set of data points. I know
it's all September, just like the CPI from last week. Got it.
It's all, I mean, Q3 GDP is a big one. Is that all kind of see how the broader economy is doing? PC inflation on Wednesday. Yeah. And then markets are closed Thursday and then half day Friday, I guess. So it is a bit of a weird week for markets.
Interesting.
I kind of feel like my gut read on this week is this week to me is going to set the tone of, are we going to start to put a bottom in and maybe think about a Santa rally in December, or are we really going to the gulag. Like if we, I don't think we want to lose 80 this week.
Definitely don't.
So like if we can hang out even here around 86, I think that'll start to get confidence back.
Yeah, it would be nice to retest early open again.
Yeah, and of course a grinding higher would be great. I don't know what the key levels are. I think 85 is a somewhat of a key level.
I read 88, 85, yeah. Obviously 93.
We know 93 is.
I don't know. I think we're gonna have to wait a bit. Nothing convincing yet, huh?
No. How are you guys feeling about the Zeke trade? I'm curious, and we've all been a part of that.
That was quite a bounce, huh? This weekend went down to 470, then back up to 650, I think, at some point.
Yeah, it really never went too low. I mean, I can see maybe.
Yeah, here it went to 400. Yeah, see, there you go. Tested that again. Right here.
Maybe from like a TA perspective, are you concerned about like maybe a Head and Shoulders?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the chart. We'll see, but also like I intraday trade this one. Like I just love trading it when that RSI hits. It's so much fun.
Yeah, the 30 RSI is the key.
This one's been a lot of fun to trade. Like, look at this chart. Like,
Zeke Bitcoin looks cooked. Oh, I haven't looked at Zeke Bitcoin. Let's take a look at
Zeke BTC. There you go. Same chart.
I don't know. I'm not a TA quant.
Yeah, we're not really chartists here.
But I don't hate the way it looks. But I guess for more of a fundamentals, they're leaning more into the quantum resistant narrative. Which is going to be a big macro one. So
I thought, did you see the Van X CEO clip?
I did not.
I'll show you. You know me, I'm not a Zeke hater. Actually, we were like, yo, let's get what's his name? Murdon. You and I have had it. I mean, you and Mando have had it way longer than I have, but I've traded it. I like the coin. I traded against this weekend. I like the narrative. I like privacy. I like all that stuff. But I was not a big fan of this clip here. Here, let's play the whole thing.
Sort of one of the fundamentals. Now, there's something else going on within the Bitcoin community that kind of non-crypto people need to know about. And that is ultimately, Van Eck has been around before Bitcoin. We will walk away from Bitcoin if we think the thesis is fundamentally broken. We don't right now. But you always have to look at the underlying technology. And the Bitcoin community has been asking itself about, is there enough encryption in Bitcoin? Because quantum computing is coming. And then secondly, is there enough privacy in Bitcoin? And so a lot of Bitcoin OGs or maxis have been looking at Zcash. And Zcash,
what's that?
Zcash is a token sort of related to Bitcoin with a lot more privacy. Because the kind of garbage that we got about Bitcoin 4 years ago is it's like used for all bad illicit behavior. But now everyone kind of realizes when you move money around on the Bitcoin blockchain, you can see it. You can see it move from one wallet to another. And a lot of people are looking for more privacy.
Yeah.
So that's the Van Eck CEO. For those of you not watching on video. Right. I don't know, like it's like Van Eck was there before Bitcoin. Van Eck will walk away from Bitcoin. But have you heard of Zcash? Well, Zcash been around for 10 years. Like, you know what I mean? I thought it was I think we're pushing that narrative a little bit now.
Yeah, and people are questioning, why is everyone going so hard on it now? And like we've answered that. Like there's been some fundamental progress, but at the same time, I think we still want to see Bitcoin succeed. I think there's also painting a narrative that Bitcoin OGs are fleeing it for another token without like a whole lot of really concrete data behind that. I think is a little bit reckless. And I've also seen the cohort like Nick Carter. I think his POV is if Bitcoin loses its #1 status, there will never be. It'll be a terrible event for broader crypto because no one will ever have trust in anything ever again.
Absolutely.
So I think you have to be considerate of that. And like a lot of this new crowd who's like, it's okay to talk about the bull case for Zcash and its upside. but like trying to tear Bitcoin down via that rhetoric, I think is not the way to go.
I agree. I'm not really a big fan of the whole like going on CNBC and talking about quantum computing scare for broader crypto, which is not a new problem. Like Vitalik discussed it with Lex Friedman like whatever years ago, and then bringing up this new, like I don't know, not saying new coin because it's not a new coin. Obviously, like Zcash again is like 9 years old, but like I don't know. I thought it was a little weird. Like, and I agree with Nick Carter. Like, Bitcoin losing that #1 spot, I think would be detrimental to the entire industry. Like it's over type situation.
Yeah,
not great.
And Bitcoin still has time to fix its potential to deal with quantum. Like there are solutions, and that, I'm not deep in the streets, but I don't like it's not the time to say like, oh, it's over, right? Like these things can still be
yeah.
We're halfway through. Should we talk about Monad? Gmonad.
I mean, let's talk about it. That's the kind of the biggest event of the day, right?
So we have our airdrop went live this morning. Monad mainnet is live as well. It looks like the token is trading at 2.6 billion FTV, 0.026. So it's up a tick over the ICO. It's certainly down from where it has been trading pre-market. I think for most of the ICO, it was in like that 3.5 to 4 range. And I think we expected to see some compression. My view was it would meet the ICO price on airdrop day. And that happened. We actually went sub ICO briefly. It went to like 0.024. Has caught a bounce from there. We can talk about the tech a bit, and then we'll get into some price action discussion. They do have a portal. I think it reminds me a bit of the abstract portal conceptually, right? Like there is a landing page for the Monad blockchain. It's app.monad.xyz. You can go through their docs. You can go through dashboards from there. You can see Vault. You can see DeFi apps, perp trading apps, launch pads. Basically everything that you want to be able to do, you can explore it and just navigate directly from this portal landing page. So if you want to get involved, I think that's your starting point. The team also posted a nice thread yesterday of all the different things to try on Monad mainnet. So a bit of a guide there. Oh, what's this?
I don't know. I'm just playing a game on the Monad thing.
Oh, bro.fun. We got some beer pong. All right.
Oh,
this looks kind of fun. I've seen this. Yeah. So are you winning money right now?
I don't know, but I'm cooking, dude. Look at this. I can cash out at 1.6. Wait, did I just win 1.6 Monad?
All right.
One more?
Oh man, well, you're rich.
Oh no, I'm on demo. I would have to sign in here.
We're gonna get the bro.fun guys.
Yeah.
Looks
so it's a portal. Okay.
Yeah, so the portal, like, so you can access the app that you're playing directly from the portal. It's day one. I think I saw some concerns about like congestion. It was hard to even trade. I think folks who got their airdrop were looking to maybe sell. I think we're having issues with that. So we'll see. Maybe give it a little bit of time.
Yeah.
To get through some of the first few hour issues. We know Solana listed Monad for trading. The FOMO app has it. There is a meme board, and there's always the cohort of folks.
I was looking for that this morning, first thing.
All right, so I've got it pulled up right now.
Yeah.
Gmonad has done 43 million in volume. Wow.
What?
How is that possible? 600 makers. Okay, so take that with a grain of salt.
Okay, yeah. It's like this one, right? The Anago one, and then the Molandak one. The main, like, kind of like mascots of Monad or something, but that doesn't mean.
Yeah, let's see what's doing the best.
This one was like 2 mil, like 1 mil plus comfortably.
Milan, 400K. All right.
Dying now. And then
this game isn't really for me anymore. Like maybe I've dabbled.
You've retired
on day one memes, but even in the heyday, it was pretty hit or miss playing the day one meme launch.
It's just not, yeah.
If that's your game and you're good at it and you know how to scalp in and out, like, okay, have fun. I'm not here to tell people what to do.
Yeah.
But I also would say, like, like, I don't think you're missing generational wealth not trading memes on Monad today. I guess is my take. I am very curious though, like stepping back, so like what is Monad going to be? Like what are people going to do on Monad? I think that is the question. That is the number one question for understanding like what is the bull case for Monad, right? It's what are people going to be doing on that blockchain?
Yeah.
And so we talked to Keon, and I think one of my takeaways from that interview was he wants us to give him time to let this play out. They've got a long-term vision. It's like they've got some day one apps, but they also have a big war chest to continue to bring teams. So you and I and a few others, we were talking about the bull bear case ahead of the show. To me, one of the biggest bull cases, they've got 38% of their tokens for ecosystem development, and very few of those are allocated so far. So that's 40% of 2.5 billion. I mean, that's a pretty big war chest, right? The VC backing has been a part of their narrative for years now.
I don't know what the short-term bull case is. I mean, we had Keone on like Wednesday, Tuesday, I forget. So that's a good episode to listen to. I'll reshare the full interview after the show for those who want to listen to it. Long term, I could see it, right? Fast blockchain, like you said to me, like you were like fast blockchain. There's gonna be apps. It's gonna go to portal. It's got this and that. You gotta wait. And obviously, like most people, like long term, like their VCs don't invest for like the 1 day flip, right?
Mm-hmm.
Short term, I don't know, and I guess it's not because of Monad. It's also the market is like garbage right now.
Yeah, they don't have any tailwinds in their favor by any means.
It's like, are people really holding everything right now? Like, I feel like even a $5,000 win right now is a pretty big win in this market.
I think near term, part of the bull case, this is more of a technical one, is looking at the tokenomics. So 38% ecosystem development, that is unlocked today. We have the public sale, 7.5 billion tokens at 7.5%, unlocked today, and the airdrop is 3.3%. So public sale plus airdrop is 11%.
Mm-hmm.
Then the ecosystem development is 38.5. So I think that is a huge chunk.
Yeah.
The read I got from Keon was that there's not many of those tokens out yet. And I'm not viewing that bucket as a huge bucket of sell pressure at the time. And maybe it will be over time. And then all the team tokens, the investor tokens, those are all, I think, at least a year out. I don't have the cliff in front of me. So you're talking about like 12, 13% float on this. And are the ICO folks selling here? Like they just put their money up at 2.5 billion. So everyone's flat. And a part of the reason for participating in that ICO, beyond the bull case for Monad, trying to build up the investor profile for Coinbase token sales. And you are incentivized not to sell.
Oh, really?
So if you can sell, so the tokens are unlocked. So I went through the Coinbase token sale and I have my tokens and I can sell them right now on Coinbase. But if I do that, I jeopardize my future allocations.
Is that confirmed?
Yes.
Oh, it is? Okay.
But they also, they're on that note, people have been asking, can you take your coins off to self-custody? And they said, yes, you can. And that would not be viewed.
But how do they know that you're not dumping once it's self-custody?
That opens up a longer discussion. I don't necessarily know the answer to that. If they're going to try to do some on-chain sleuthing and track these folks down.
Okay, so I found a tweet. Yeah, I thought I saw something about it this morning. Transferring to self-custodial wallet would not be penalized for flipping.
Yeah.
But how do you know that I'm not transferring?
I'm personally am not going to touch mine. I don't see, like I'm comfortable with Coinbase security. So I'm in my...
Yeah, I mean, if Coinbase gets fucked, then you already have a bigger problem. Flipping a token, selling or converting soon after buying it could lead to a smaller. Okay. I mean, that's fair, by the way, right?
I did like how, so they did their bottoms up and they talked about the bottoms up method.
Mm-hmm.
The cap was 100,000 was the most you could put in per wallet. Basically, anyone who's allocated less than 50K got fully filled So
Really?
you put in $300, you got filled. If you put in $1,000, you got filled. $5,000, you got filled. If you put in 100,000, you got 57. So only the whales effectively got is new. That's not the right word. That they didn't get a full allo. But like, I think if you put up 100K and you got 57, like, are you upset? Like, I don't know. That's an okay outcome. It's not terrible. It's better than what we saw with Mega ETH, right? Folks putting up 180 and getting 2K. So I actually did like that aspect. Of course, it wasn't super oversubscribed. It was like 1.4x. So that also had something to do with it. But it was a pretty smooth pre-sale. 86,000 wallets I saw went through that. So a decent holder base. All to say, I don't think those folks are selling.
Are you making me bullish right now?
The airdrop people are selling 100%. Like most of the people that I know got the airdrop.
Yeah, everybody I know sold. But it's because it's free, it's a stimmy, right? So it opened at 80 cents. It was mostly at 50, 55 cents on the show. Remember when I was doing my boxes, like 55 cents? We're down to 26 cents. So if you're going to punt along, like it's kind of here, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. And
you know what? That's fair, Tyler. I wasn't really agreeing with you earlier, but I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying now.
We have the history of these day one airdrops, and like it's very rarely the correct move to just dump on the gun. Like typically what we see, the initial sell pressure, it goes down for a few hours, maybe 4 to 6 hours, and then it'll find a bottom and starts grinding up. Beyond day one, day two, it's a little harder to project, but that's kind of what we see early on. So I think this thing's got a shot to go back to 3.03 here today, tomorrow. Beyond that, near term, it's a little bit harder. I think you need majors to cooperate. I think if Bitcoin sells off, it's hard to think Monad's gonna just rip against Bitcoin at 3 billion FTV. But again, I keep coming back to who are the sellers, and we know it's the airdrop folks. That's 3.3% of tokens.
It's nothing, bro. It's a fucking joke.
Well, and it's whoever has the eco fund token.
3% plus it's like we have $5,000 airdrop because we're on the top tier, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know many people. I got a lot more.
So I like it to go higher. I don't know that I would be going 50x long.
Not 50x, but you could throw a cheeky 2x. I'm like, I don't know, like
2x. If it loses,
you're making me want to buy 100 grand of it right now. Like, I don't know why. Like, you're doing this to me. I was not bullish waking up on the trade. I'm bullish on the long term. I mean, I seeded it, so obviously I have to be. But when you seed something, you look at that 3 to 5 year plan, right?
Yeah.
Like not that 3 to 5 days. But now you're making me want to.
5 year plan is different for sure than
like when you're seeding something, you it's not like, oh, lost. Like, okay, like you're not gonna try and dump at day 0. But when you're like, and you can't, by the way, contrary to popular belief, like some people seem to think like VC equals like max dumping. That's just not how it works. When the first unlocks happen, you know, like right now, some concern about some other tokens, fine, but day one, it's definitely not a concern. It's interesting your point of view.
And you're getting paid on Hyperliquid. It's 117% annualized.
You make a good point. Like, let's look at it. I hate sharing Hyperliquid screen because then you see my balance and stuff. It's not really well done for sharing. But like, can you see here? Or is this perps? Is this it? Okay, this is it. Okay, that's an accurate chart, right? Yeah, it's a perp contract, whatever.
Yeah, I'm seeing 0263 on Hype. Yep.
02632. Yeah. Okay, so let's put it on the on the hour, not 2 hours. Oh, 34 RSI. 30, it hit the 30 RSI. Look at that. Bounce on 30. Bounce on.
there you go. 30 RSI.
It bounced on 30. It bounced right there at 23.30. I don't hate your thesis, Tyler. I don't hate it. I couldn't see it before the show, but I guess on the show I feel it. I don't hate it, Tyler.
Yeah. And I get it. People got the airdrop in a terrible market and they want to sell and just take the money. I get that. Right. So I'm not airdrop shaming anyone, but I think if you got tokens today, it's still worth spending some time thinking through, like, if it's going to go up 10 or 20%, it's still another $500, $1,000, right? It's worth at least thinking that through.
Yeah. Interesting. I gotta buy. Speaking of which, TradingView is having 80% Cyber Monday Black Friday sale. I gotta ape into that.
Tokens have been on sale for a while. No, I've got news. I've got news for you.
I don't hate it. I'm gonna see. I want to see first how it reacts a little longer today, in that 26 range. But like buying some again in the 20 cents, closer to 20 cents could be. I don't hate it. I have to say I don't hate it. Interesting. Anyways, what else? I mean, fuck. Kind of like
Coinbase and Vector. You want to talk about that?
Yo, what the? So I log on Friday, right? Was it Friday?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, like I make a post like genuine, like super like innocently, like, you know, because I'm a founder, right? So I see this as a founder lens. Like I remember them being like an NFT marketplace for Solana NFTs, which really didn't have much shine over their whole lifetime. Pivot to like coins, pivot to Vector, pivot to this. And I'm like, yo, hell yeah, that's inspiring, right? Like never give up. And then I get destroyed in my comments. Like, yo, have you seen this insider trading? And I'm like, what? Mm-hmm. And I look at Beanie's post. I look at like this homie guy. I look at a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, bro, that's not okay. And I remember the day before, I don't know if it was you or D's, that posted Vector token up whatever amount. And I was like, I remember asking myself, why the fuck is this up so much? Because the market was like literally going to zero. Like Bitcoin went to 80K.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's some crazy shit. I mean, you covered it a little more, but
it was crazy. So I tweeted out the chart. I think it was Thursday.
Who was you? Okay.
Yeah. I woke up and I saw like it was my top. I always still say I scan the Solana DEX board.
Of course you do. Yeah.
And I see Tensor's up 400%. And my in my head, I was like, maybe this is like one of those
400%.
Maybe this is one of those hyper liquid short squeezes. And like we've been seeing that, right? Like Jelly did that weird price action.
Yeah.
We've seen like some of the old AI tokens have been doing it too. It's like, all right, maybe folks are doing that. And then we see the announcement Friday, Coinbase acquiring Vector. And I tweeted out, oh, now we know why it pumped. And I actually didn't have the specifics. And then I started seeing the specifics. And there are employees who just like pretty egregiously bought this thing. But where this gets even more interesting is there's actually no, like this was a bearish announcement for the token. So if folks didn't see this, Coinbase is only acquiring Vector. The Tensor Foundation will remain independent from Coinbase and will steward the Tensor NFT marketplace and token, which is independent and unaffiliated. So now the Tensor token is run by a foundation, and it's tied only. You don't have exposure to the Vector product anymore. Now you only have exposure to their NFT marketplace. I've got the NFT marketplace data in front of me. Over the last 6 months, Tensor's done 1.5% of the broader NFT marketplace volume. They have 1.5% market share. They've done 20 million in volume in 6 months. I guess where I'm going with that is I don't think the token will be worth much.
No, absolutely nothing. Based on that, what you're saying.
So it's crazy that it even pumped that high. And then
because someone just heard it was gonna, like, I guess the news does pump it, right?
I guess. And then it sold off, unsurprisingly. But then like the shorts had to get, you always have to be careful being short, right?
No, you don't want to short something like that.
Like look at the Tensor chart now. So it went straight down for a day, but then it shot up 50%, so, like 70%.
Well, yeah, you're gonna get short squeeze the shit out of that, right? You gotta be careful. You get hunted and stuff.
Tricky, but I still think at 150 million FTV, it's too high.
Yeah, I just, man, like that person also, I think, I don't know who it was, but they had received advisory token and some shit at some point. Like, it's easy to be found, right? So like that's kind of dumb, no? Like the team for sure will figure out who it is, right?
Right. Yeah, I would imagine they are. And
it just makes the team look really bad.
It does. it's not. It's just a bad luck.
400% too. Like,
it just makes the whole industry look bad a little bit, right? It's just like it's basic insider games. Like this is stuff that's just so black and white in TradFi, and there's law. Like you'll go to jail for this. Not great. But well, folks in the comments are telling us that Farcoin's at 20%. Yeah.
They're attacking with Tensor. What's it called? They're attacking Hyperliquid right now, live, like with Popcat using Farcoin.
It went down to 18 cents on Friday.
But that was on that Wintermute getting rid of the entire bag. Did you see that?
I missed that. So I saw about that.
So Wintermute zeroed their Farcoin holdings.
All right.
Is it? I think someone went and checked. Anyways, I believe allegedly it is Wintermute finally like
free at last.
Free at last, yeah. And the meme went viral. There you go.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, happy to see the comeback. I mean, it is up 50% off the local bottom, but still quite.
Hey, dude, I want nothing but the best for all the coins, and I think this one's a really fun one, right? So, this is a big pump from the lows, actually.
Yeah,
it's still $275 million meme coin.
Yeah, it's the market cap is the same as Monad. The market cap is bigger than Monad.
Dude, WIF is $350 million meme coin still.
WIF has been above Fart for a while now.
Like Pepe, like I know we like to talk about a bear market and shit, right? Pepe's a $1.70 billion meme coin. Like, if we're to go on a bear, these coins are going down another 50 to 70, 80%.
I would agree, yeah.
I mean, this is what happened to our NFTs, right? This is what happened to altcoins last cycle. Like, so, and if we are to have a rally for the winter, then these coins are going 2x more higher before going down that 80%, right? I know Mog is getting an ETF. What's that trading at? It's sub 100 mil, yeah. All these coins, yeah, REKT, Mog, all those ones are.
Someone is selling off Monad live as we speak. It's down to 2 points.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm telling you, I'm waiting. Yeah. I could see this trade like under that 20, like under FDV, like under the pre-sale, like maybe like bid a little bit here and there. What's the pre-sale? 23 cents is where it goes to pre-sale price?
No, 2.5. So we're below.
25 cents? 25 cents, yeah.
So if you missed the ICO, here's your chance. You're getting the
you sub ICO now, yeah. I see. I'm gonna wait a bit, but I don't hate, like, I've been looking for like basically right now, like I'm not really like doing much. Like I like these, like I try to find one fun trade per day with small size and see if I can just sharpen my knife and just trade a bit for fun. Like the other day was Zeke. The day before I did Bitcoin. The day, like, you know what I mean? I try to find like one coin with like really small size. Like I'm not, you know, just want to have fun with it. You know, like the synthetics trading comp made me want to like play around a bit. I don't know.
So do you automatically get into the second season?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Depends on your tweets about it. And I tweeted about it, so I'm in for sure. Are you in?
I replied to them, but I don't know.
We gotta get you in. I'm gonna text Kane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna message Kane. Was he supposed to come on the show? What happened to that?
I think he's gonna come next week.
Okay, dope. So he's coming next week.
Time zones.
I'm getting paid this week too. I got my 25,000 SNX. Plus, I think we get 20,000 participatory, like for participating. I believe someone reminded me of that. I forgot. So I'm getting 45,000 SNX. Oh, it's down again. So it's 50 cents. So what's that? Like 57 cents on 45,000 SNX. So 25 grand. And then 1.45 ETH average per patron. So that's 5 of them. So it's like a $50,000 payout for finishing third. I'll take it. In this market? In this economy?
I took down a milli. How about that?
Dude, can you believe it, man? $1 million? Can you just imagine winning $1 million in the competition?
It's hard to do, right? We saw how many people just got pure liquidated, and it was a brutal month.
No luck. This was all skill. Shout out to G Money. Like that was skill. Take a port from 50K, let's say 100K is what re-upped, to $1.45 million. Even though it's fake dollars, it's still real money. Like it's real money on 8x, on synthetics. That is, dude, that is fucking skill, man. And it was, like you said, the hardest month. This competition happened in the middle of 10-10. Turbo, like, who would have thought that like max shorting support would have worked? And that's what G Money did. He just kept max shorting.
Yeah. Yeah. His big wins were like that he was short ETH big and then
and he kept shorting Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Kept shorting it. So I kept making money on that. So good stuff. All right, let's give some money away. I think we
real quick, shout out to REKT. They're doing their merch sale.
Ooh, REKT Manners merch.
REKT Manners V1.
It's nice.
Need a REKT hat, so I'll be taking
in 5 minutes.
Close look at this.
Yo, those hats are really nice. I'm not a big like hat guy, obviously, but you are, and like those ones are good. I like the polos a lot, so I'll golf with them.
So if you're interested, go check that out. But yeah, let's give away some money. Why not? People need it.
Yeah, let's give away some money. Charlie, I think we made a rule today. Like we said, we're changing the rules a lot, but that's mostly because there's a lot of farmers, and it's come to our attention that some of you motherfuckers are farming this hard and trying to play with us. So I believe you have to be bronze tier to win today.
All right.
Listen, you don't use a product of our sponsor, you just don't get to win. You know what I mean? Is that fair, right, Tyler?
It's fair. We're giving away money.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of farming happening right now. So we had to we're cleaning up. So just so y'all know, we're cleaning house. All right, go for it, Charlie. Congratulations,
all right,
for winning. Black Boo 2. Black B002, right? Black B002, are you here? Black B002. Is he here? Sosa. Is he here? Black B022. I am here. Let's go. All right, let's play some land chop. We have time, right? And we have 4 minutes. You should have seen Tyler. So on Friday, Mando was feeling really generous. So he gave Vanessa 4 rounds, and all 4 of them got wrecked. It was so bad.
Oh, she's in here a lot. I'm happy.
Yeah, no, but it was like we did 2 chances, 3 chances, 4 chances. I think we gave her 5 shots even. All right. Yeah, 5 rounds. So we gave her 5 rounds, Tyler.
All right, Boo, you want tell us what you want? Easy mode, tracks, what are you thinking?
All right, he needs it for rent. So let's hope he makes money. So I guess easy if you want rent money.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would go easy, of course. If we're talking rent money.
We don't see your screen despite if you have it.
Oh, my bad. I'm not sharing the screen. Here. Easy to the tracks. Where do you want to go?
All right, let's see.
He said easy.
All right, easy.
You already made $500, by the way. So you already have $500 in the bank. Then you got to pick where you're going to go. Usually tracks, a different number, and then we keep going. We see how we go.
Maybe just start doing one, and we'll see.
I'm not seeing it. 4 jumps. So 4 jumps front. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. There you go.
Right.
There you go. Okay, so we've done the 4 spots.
You want to cash out? That was an easy 4, I will say.
That was a nice 4. Dude, you should see for Vanessa, dude. Like it was just like not right. Like it was just like it was terrible. It was just, and it's funny because Mando kept going like, all right, 250 more, 250 more.
Guys, I love the one more in cash. All right.
There you go.
Hey, all right. Well played.
Oh!
Okay. Very well done.
You know what?
Very well done.
I respect the cash here. So he made what? 420. So you've made $924 already.
Yeah.
And you get another shot. So you already have 924 USDT in the banks. Feel like we got to track this one. That was actually good cash because God knows if he would have gone one more, he would have probably gone greedy and gone more.
I'm never stopping before.
Yeah.
On that spot, especially with in that board was.
I have to say that spot, Tyler, the 5th one has been horrible for everybody. That's where Vanessa got cooked like 4 times.
No, do this for foreign cash. Okay. Knockout. Hey.
I'm not gonna push. He did say he needed it for rent, so I'm not gonna be the guy that pushes him to play today. You can either cash out 374, but I'm gonna say that this looks good. But he did mention that he really needed a win today for rent. So
yeah, I don't hate cashing.
yeah, I don't hate cash. I mean, look, everybody's got different situations. We have to respect that. He made 924 plus 375 here. You're looking at like $1,300.
Yeah, $1,300 is a lot.
It's a lot of money, man. So I'm not gonna. Today. You guys know me as the guy always pressuring others to play.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's.
Yeah, 1,300 cash. Please cash. All right, let's cash it.
Oh! Whoa! Wow, very well played today. They were almost optimal on what were not great boards.
Dude.
Very well done.
Tyler.
Love that.
That person, even if you don't win the other days, you want to give us your advice? Because you're like, this guy's got spidey senses.
Yeah, no kidding. Very well played.
That's someone who came in and played tactically, not like us degenerates. Yeah. Right? Like you had someone who like
let's do barn runs all the time. You gotta
I hate to call it smart gambling, but that kind of was. Anyways, congratulations. You made $1,300, Tyler. See you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the episode of FOMO Hour on Rug Radio. Let's go.